So when you recognize that you've had strength and resilience in the past, then you know that you can get through any future obstacles. And when you think about staying in today, right now, that's all you have to do is live today, this very moment. Some people put a rubber band on and that helps them stay in the moment. So if that helps you, do that. But you can just, number one, reflect on past challenges. You've gotten through things in the past, you will get through anything in the future. And that can give you strength. Look at the last 5 years. I'm sure you've gotten through plenty, or the past 10, and know that you've gotten through that. And you don't have to go through anything alone unless you want to, but you don't have to. Life's not meant to be alone. The number one message when I compile all of my messages of hope is that we need each other. We should live in community, so you don't have to go through it alone. Number two, have a positive mindset. Inner strength, it's rooted in the way we think. When your mindset is focused on solutions and possibilities rather than the problem, the positive mindset, it transforms into opportunities and growth. So if you focus on the good, that's what you see. Whatever you focus on grows. So whatever you tell yourself, you're right. So cultivating a positive mindset is another way for you to have inner strength. Number three, practice mindfulness and meditation. The fact that I made this number three, I think I get kudos for, since being a mindfulness meditation teacher in training. So practicing mindfulness and meditation, taking those breaths helps you stay grounded and centered, especially if you're in a stressful situation. Mindfulness keeps you present, focused, it reduces anxiety, and it gives you clarity and inner peace. Who doesn't want that? All you have to do is DM me, email me, go into our Facebook community, and I can give you a lot of tools for this. Number four, set healthy boundaries. You can learn the importance of saying no and set limits. But limits is a really good way to maintain mental and emotional strength. Number five is have some self-care rituals. The importance of self-care is huge. Self-compassion, self-care, whether it's having some kind of hobby, exercise, just some quiet time, anything that rejuvenates your mind and your body is essential for building and maintaining your inner strength. Putting your hand on your chest and just saying, this belongs. Yes, no matter what it is that you're feeling, it does belong. So having just something simple like that and closing your eyes with your hand on your heart and breathing in and breathing out and saying yes to whatever it is that you're feeling. That's a good self-care ritual, and doing that. Number six, connect with people who are supportive of you. Having a supportive network of friends and family, community groups. Be surrounded by people who uplift and support you and bolster your inner strength. You don't want to be around naysayers. Be around people who are like, yeah, you're great. What a fabulous idea. Help nurture you and make you feel better about yourself. Take a look at who it is that does that. Listen to Lisa Byer's episode. She does a really good job of talking about this. Number seven, embrace challenges and learning opportunities, although you want to do the ones that you're going to complete, and have an accountability partner. Actually, Lisa Byer and I are accountability partners right now, and it makes such a difference. My podcast wouldn't have been made. Shout out to Katie. And we are in totally different worlds, which I love the way the universe works, because we were accountability partners for each other. And she helped me in certain areas, and I helped her with the legal, like her documents for her business. And her business is thriving. She has a whole business for women who travel, and it's pick and choose your travel. And she helped me with a lot of the social media for the podcast. And we would check in with each other weekly. And being a people pleaser, I made sure that I did everything I told her I was going to do for the following week. So accountability partners are huge. If, again, go into our Facebook group at 52weeksofhope.com, at 52weeks.com is the website. Anyway, and you can get everything through the website anyway. But embracing challenges and learning opportunities, they're a chance to grow, and they transform your approach to challenges and make things less intimidating. Number 8 is developing gratitude. I practice gratitude every single day. I write out a gratitude list. I've been doing it daily for 14 years, and it raises your vibration, a way to shift your focus of what isn't here to what's abundant in your life. If you're mad at somebody, write down everything you're grateful for about them. It shifts your perspective in such an incredible way, and it's a great source of inner strength. Also, write a journal. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences, it's super therapeutic, and it's a way to just get all that stuff out onto the page, and it leads to a stronger sense of self. You get all kinds of insights. And I can't say enough about keeping a journal. Again, Lisa Byers' episode is a great example of so many of the episodes. Journaling and meditation are the best ways to develop great sense, inner self, and inner knowledge, self-awareness. And number 10, stay true to your values. Make decisions based on your values and beliefs. Stay true to yourself is a really good way to keep and develop inner strength. And these are all action steps. Doing these, it's like a muscle. It's how you develop a really good sense of inner strength. So it really helps to stay true to your authentic self and connecting with others. Excuse me. So being your authentic self means embracing all of you, your strength, your vulnerabilities, and it starts with self-acceptance. And I talked in the episode on friendship with Marissa S. Franco. I love that episode on friendships. I feel like doing a whole month on friendships as adults. But I talked about during that episode, I was just very real. And I talked about how when I visited my son in college, he's a junior now, but a couple years ago, or maybe last year, I don't know. I went to friends and family weekend. And anyway, he wouldn't let me see his room, his dorm. And it was just so strange. And he's a really good kid. So it wasn't like he was hiding drugs and all this other stuff. And I ended up telling a mom who I didn't know that my son won't let me see his room. And I was so full of shame about it. She told me my daughter won't let me see hers. And we totally bonded over me revealing something I was ashamed of. And I said, would you have told me that if I didn't tell you? And she said, no. Anyway, we ended up becoming friends and all of this because I was authentic, vulnerable, revealed something that I don't know. My internal guide, I just trust my intuition, and told her. There were other people I certainly wouldn't have told that to, but we had been chatting. There were a group of moms. And when I was walking with this one particular one, I, for some reason, told her. It just felt better also to kind of unload what was going on because it was so strange. And in talking to her, I was able to talk to my son later about how I was feeling, that he wouldn't let me see it. And he told me why and everything. And it made sense pretty much. I was like, part of me was like, I'm paying your tuition. What do you mean I can't go and meet your roommates and all of this? I had one roommate that was odd and he was uncomfortable with it, and nobody else's moms or parent. Well, he only had me there, but at the time, and nobody else, he was embarrassed, and it was his thing. Whatever, it's past, it's done. And the point being, I was my authentic self. I ended up having a good conversation with and made a new friend. What ensued was I had a good conversation with my son. I understood what was going on with him and all around. So I just embracing my strength, my vulnerability, authenticity just starts with self-acceptance. I am who I am. And it's a good segue into honesty and transparency. Like, this is it. This is what's going on. I'm honest in my interactions with everyone and being honest about my feelings. And sometimes I've talked about it a lot. I did not grow up talking about my feelings. So I will Google feelings chart and just look at them and say, this is what I'm feeling. I'm a lot more contemporaneous with my feelings. I know what they are when I'm feeling them generally. I didn't mean to use a legal term. In the moment, I know what I'm feeling usually. Sometimes there's a lot going on. And this is why I love Scott. One of the reasons I love Scott is I can say, okay, I'm going to be really messy trying to talk about this, but I need to talk to you about this. And he's a lot better at just talking about what's going on. But I didn't grow up with it or haven't had enough therapy. I have no idea why. But when there's a lot going on, I'm not that clean in my conversations with him. So it may take me a while to get out what I need to say.